Hello, my name is Shan. Welcome to Shan for Crafts. And today, this particular video is going to be all about tags. And these are just some of the tag ideas that I have here, okay? And I'm going to be doing demonstrations on these two tags. Now, this tag here is basically the same as this tag. In those tags, except this here is a scripture the scripture stamp, and these tags here I did colored pencil. I'm gonna be showing you different tag techniques that I use in my tag making, and that's what the video is gonna be about. And I'm also gonna be showing you some tag tricks for what to do with the back of the tag. If you have a tag that doesn't have anything on the back, there's a way you can dress up the back. There's a way you can cover up the back. And I'm going to be going over all that today on the video. Now, this tag actually was inspired by a video produced by Purple Papel. That's Purplepapel. Okay, she's on YouTube, and she did a video because she was trying out for the design team for Wild Orchid Crafts. And she did this lovely tag with flowers on it. And on the back of the tag, she had an envelope. And I thought that was the neatest little thing I'd ever saw. So I decided to try that out myself. And that's what the next tag is going to be about. I'm going to show you how I made this tag. I was experimenting the other day and I came up with this. Now, for this tag, I'm not going to use the pink in this one, the one I do. I'm going to be using blue and yellow, because I like how the yellow flowers pop out. Okay, so, and this is my foundation, so I'm going to be putting the design on this cream paper. Okay, and then putting it here, and then this is going to be the back, which I glued I cut out this matching piece here from the Spring Fling collection by DCVW. Okay. I mean DCWV. I apologize. And I glued that to the back of a piece of white cardstock with my tape glider. I think I had said on a previous video, if you don't have one of these, this would be a great investment. It'll cut down your time putting things together. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this stamped onto here, onto my cream cardstock paper. Now, while my design is drying, okay, I'm gonna grab another Paris stamp that I have. It's this one here. Now, I think I'm going to change my mind about this. I'm going to let this be on the front and let the design be here like that. Okay. And then I'm going to let the back have the white with the blue envelope there. Okay. And I'm going to put it at random all over the piece. Now, what I'm going to do is grab a sheet of paper to slip underneath it so the ink don't get on the table. Because I'm going to carry some of the print off the page like that. Okay, now I'm back. Now let my stamp dry. I put it in front of the fan for a few minutes to help it dry quicker. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start coloring in these flowers. Now I'm using Barrel Prismacolor colored pencils. I started using these in high school, and I like how they You know, I like how they, you know, it's almost like using a marker, because you can really get dark with these. I'm just going to, you know, lightly color in. Back, okay. Now what I also did is I came with a little light orange and did some shading in here so that the flowers wouldn't look completely flat. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue, this light blue, and I'm going to lightly color in around the Eiffel Tower. I'm back. Okay. Now I got my shading done. Okay. Do a little bit more here. Okay. Now it's very gentle. I didn't do a whole lot of shading. Just wanted a suggestion of blue here on the tag. I didn't want a whole lot. Okay. I don't know if you can barely see it on camera, but you know, it's just a little, like a little puff of powder blue coming from behind the Eiffel Tower. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab my my tape glider. I'm gonna tape this to here, and then I'm gonna get right back with you, and we're gonna work on getting the back of the tag straightened out. I'll be right back. Okay, now I got it glued to the front of the tag. Okay, here's what we have so far. Now we're going to work on the back of the tag, which, if you remember before, earlier I did this stamp with a Paris on it. Okay, and what I did is I made a little envelope out of paper that I had made a whole scrapbook with this paper from I can't remember the name of the company right now. It was the name of the stack was Rosewood, and I got it at Walmart. I just can't remember the name of the stack. I have the name of the stack in the comment section of this video. I also have it at my blog. And I made this, actually, I'll do a separate video on this later on. But it's really simple. All I did was I took a regular envelope, opened it up, looked at it, and then I just made a smaller one down the size. Okay? Very simple. The reason why I made a smaller one down the size is because that way it can fit on the back of the tag. Now you can also, if you don't want to make your envelopes, you can also go on eBay, and I'm sure they have small envelopes. Somebody will be selling them. But I made this one because I wanted to use this particular paper. So if you make your own envelopes, you'll be able to use whatever paper that you want to use. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this onto the back of it. Okay, and I already made a tag for the envelope. This is a small tag. This is a little Paris stamp. Another Paris stamp I have. Okay, that I put in the corner. Here can be used for journaling or a very, very small picture. The back is a journaling stamp. Okay, you can write a few things on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab my tape glider and go ahead on and tape it down. Glue it down to the tag. Okay. Now grab this back. Make sure it's going to be the right way. So you have to look at your tag in the front and then turn it over. And then just line it up wherever you want. Kind of put it in the middle. Press it down. Then take my tag, my mini tag, and slip it right on into the envelope. And then just fold the envelope over. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this little stamp here. It's of a little bird, and it says Robin. Okay, I'm going to be using this stamp. Okay, and I've decided to use this paper along with the stamp. Okay, and this is very pretty paper. Okay, and also I noticed that the color's blue. I'm gonna make the little bird blue. because I can pick up the colors right in here with my color pencils and color the little bird blue. I'm gonna grab my black ink, ink up the bird here. Okay, then I'm gonna take this, put it right down, press it, and then pull it straight up. It makes a nice clean stamp of the little robin. I'm gonna let this dry, and then after it dries, I'm gonna start color pencil, coloring it with color pencil. Right now, I have some other tag tricks I want to share with you. Okay, now this is tricks that you can do if to help you with the first one is the back of tags. Okay, now let's say you have nice scrapbook paper that has nothing on the back of it, like this. Okay, now you can stamp it, you can paint it, you can do all kinds of things, put a little envelope on the back of it. Or if you don't have a lot of time, you can cut two of the same size and tape them together with your tape liner. Okay, the only thing I would recommend if you do that is to make sure it kind of matches. Okay, so for instance, this one has a lot of different colors in it, but it has this nice yellow in it. So this was from another stack. It's a scrap piece of paper. Cut it and put it on the back. This is a good way to use up your scrap paper. It really is. Only thing I would say is try to see if it matches. That way, you know, it looks all right. And then tape it together. Make sure it lines up. And then you have a front and a back. And nobody will know the difference. As long as it matches, everybody will think it's just the back of the tag. And they won't know that it's two pieces together. Another little thing that I'd like to do with tags is to frame the tags. Now here is another piece of that same paper that I had. Okay. Now after you do this, you can also put ribbon and stuff on there if you want to. What I like to do is frame the tag, cut out a plain cardstock, and put the print right on top of it. Now what you want to do is cut your cardstock frame a little bit bigger than your printed paper, so that way it acts like a frame. Then for the back, you can stamp or whatever you want to do on the back. So I'm going to put some tape on that. Line it up and put it right on. Just like that. And then you can come back in and put a hole here and put ribbon through it, or put some flowers or whatever you want to do. That's just 2 tricks that I use, you know, for how to take care of the back of a tag that's blank on the back. Okay, now these tags I didn't have on the video, but I just want to take time to share with you. Okay, and what I did to create them. Let me zoom on this scripture tag. Okay, now this is a scripture from Numbers 6, 24 and 25. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and let me zoom back off of it a little bit. Okay, and that's now what I used is, this is actually all cream colored paper on the front. Even this brown, what I did is I stained the edge of the paper with vintage photo to give it like a wooden look. It looks like from a distance, it looks like it's on a piece of wood, but it's not. And this here is some paper flowers. This is a little cream pearl bling flower that I had in my stash. Okay, and this is burgundy and brown and cream flowers and a little bit peach in there. And for the top, it's I used cream ribbon, and then I came in with peach organza ribbon. I tied it up there. Okay. Okay, and the back of it, I used a scrap piece of scrapbook paper. Okay, and let me put it down so you can see it. Let me zoom in. Let me show you what I did with the back. Okay, now for the back, what I did is I used a scrap piece of scrap paper that I had for the back. Like I said, the back of the tag is a great way to use up any scrap paper that you have. Okay, I taped it to the back, then I put an envelope on the back. And this is the envelope. Okay. And inside is 2 tags. Haven't done anything with the back of these. I might come back and put a stamp on the back of those later on. I stained the edge of the envelope and put a little cream pearl like button on me. Okay, and to this envelope, I made these little envelopes, and I'm going to do a video about how to make envelopes. This was made out of regular typing paper. This is actually cream typing paper, and they're very simple to make. And I'm going to do a video about that soon, about how to make these. This way it gives you, now you can buy these small envelopes. The thing is, I find it's easier to make them because then I can use any thin type paper that I have. Okay, just like when I made my tag, the Paris tag, and I wanted to use this particular scrapbook paper, I was able to do that because I made it. They probably might not have envelopes in the same color as your scrapbook paper, so that's why I did that. Okay, and then I stained the edges with the antique photo, and that's my scripture tag. Okay, this would be a great gift for a person that's into the church, or they're kind of, you know, or they're very spiritual. That'd be something, a great gift for them. Okay. Now the next tag I want to talk about is this butterfly tag. Now I believe I didn't show you the whole tag. when I got done with it. But this is the tag that I inked with spun sugar and worn lipstick ink. I'm gonna color the whole tag with ink. I got this spun sugar, which is a light pink, and I'm gonna color this package tag. Now what I've also done before I did that was I punched the bottom of the tag with this punch I have here. Now I don't have a lot of punches, but I got this one because I like the design. It looks like lace. I punched the end of the tag. Now I'm gonna lightly color the tag with pink, light pink. And I'm just taking it, stamping it, and then just rubbing it in. Now they have things to help you, they have a solution that helps you blend colors. I don't have that solution, I just have the ink. But they do have a solution that they sell in the store that helps you blend the color into the tag. Okay, but I just use this, I just use this here method, and you can just color, you can color it as light or as dark as you want. What I'm doing now is I actually have some worn lipstick to get the tag a little deeper in color. So I'm coming right over that spun sugar with the worn lipstick, and it's going to give it a reddish pink tint to it. Okay, because I was looking for something a little darker. See, the good thing about these inks, you can go from light to dark. That way you can start light, and if you need it dark, you could always come in again with the same color, or you can come in with another color that's similar. Okay, I like that color there. It's almost red. Almost red. And that's worn lipstick. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna ink the back of the tag and then once all that dries, I'm gonna get right back to you. And what I did is, after I got done, like I said, this here, I think this is a Martha Stewart punch, and it's like it has like a lace, has a lace effect, and I punched that out. Then when I got done, I put a white butterfly here from the Martha Stewart punch, a little tiny pink paper rose, cream ribbon, and I put some bling here, and then I put bling right in the little roses there. Okay, now this tag is a mother stain tag, okay, and I put some scrapbook paper here, and this is a little, what's underneath is a brown flower I cut out of paper, and then I put this lovely red rosette right here in the middle of the brown flower, because I had those around the house. I hadn't used them in a long time. I believe I got that from Joann's. And then I put this red organza ribbon here at the top. The back is just simple. Okay, and these here, I saw these on a video, and I love it. They're file folder tags. You know how we have file folders and you have a little place where you can write something here at the top. And what I did is I cut out 2 sheets of scrapbook paper, and I did now these scrapbook paper, they don't have anything on the back, so I put, one was pink and one was green. Put green and pink cardstock. Then I made little tabs that match the paper. This was green, okay, and this was green polka dot, and I made that round. This was square, okay, and I made little tabs, and that's a great effect as well. Okay, now one thing I want to mention to you, this tag is from my wedding tag special. But this is an idea for a tag, okay? You can do a floral tag and leave the center open and put a picture right in the middle of it. This would be great to make for a wedding, because this is for my wedding video, or for anniversary. You can put the picture of the couple right in the middle, and maybe put some flowers around them and butterflies. And you don't have to use paint. You can use any color you want to, and put the flowers right around them. And it'd be like they're sitting in a flower bed. Okay, so that's another idea, you know, and I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, now I'm going to have pictures of all this down at my blog, which is shanfordcrafts.blogspot.com. I want to thank everybody for watching, and God bless. Bye-bye.